Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up, don't give up.
Hey, welcome back to S4G. It is what it is, opinion show. This segment right here, I'm going to speak on two topics. I'm going to speak on Styles P. You know, shout out to Styles P. Showing me love and supporting me. Not only supporting my music, but my clothing line. Both at the same time. I'm speak on that. And I'm going to also speak on CORY GUNZ from YMCMB. At the end of the day, shout out to CORY GUNZ. But I'm going to speak on, he was supposed to be featured on Death or Devil Music 1. I'm going to speak on why he wasn't featured on Death or Devil Music 1. And I'm going to speak on how he was supposed to feature on Death or Devil Music 1 and why. But first I'm going to talk on right now, I'm going to speak on Styles P. Always was a fan of Styles P, Jadakiss. You know what I mean? They do their thing. They hold it down for New York. You know what I mean? And they go hard with it. Because like many of my fans know, if you don't know, that I didn't just come out the way I am. I came out cursing in my lyrics, so forth and so on. But at the end of the day, you understand what I'm saying? I always knew one day I was going to upgrade it. As far as the cursing, as far as taking the cursing out and everything. So with that being said, once I did upgrade it, it was the best move I could ever make, and I thank God for controlling my heart, my mind with that. But at the end of the day, like I said, I was always a fan of Styles P and Jadakiss. And God works in mysterious ways. So, how I came about, meaning, first of all, I got to speak the first time I met Jadakiss and Styles P. First time I met Jadakiss and Styles P was at Broad and Airy. Eve was, shout out to Eve. She was doing a video. She was doing a nice major video. Forgive me, I don't remember the name of the track at the moment, but anyway, she did a video down Broad and Airy. She did a video down Broad and Airy, and Jadakiss and Styles P was with her. Make a long story short, and I got the opportunity to talk to Jadakiss, because Styles P, he ain't no rap for nobody. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody who's out there, they know this is the truth. He ain't had no rap for nobody. You know what I mean? He just was giving it grizzly, like on some like, don't touch me, don't come too close to me. I'm watching my surroundings. I know where I'm at. This is North Philly. But Jada was the one that would speak to people. So he busted up with me, told me, yo, we busted up. I told him, yo, man, I got my CD. This is back when I did my CD. I believe that was The Mission. I had in the hood, because like I said, the streets would speak for me. I've been popping in the hood. I just wasn't with YouTube and all that crap because, I didn't want my face being on there because of stuff that I was into when I was in my grimy days. But at the same time, also, like I said, I'm pretty sure I said in another video, whatever, that my man B from Most Hated, shout out to B from Most Hated, they also call him Hustle Simmons, he talked me into getting on YouTube. And that's when it was MySpace. It's still MySpace, but anyway, that MySpace days. I'll be more on Instagram and all that now, but he talked me into it. He's like, yo, you need to get on it. The world need to see you and hear you, man. So, and even when I was rapping with cursing in my lyrics and stuff like that, and talking about the things I was living, selling drugs and all that, I still glorify God, but you have to upgrade. Like what I like to say is, either you evolve or you fade away. So with that being said, me and Jadakiss busted up, and I told him, I said, yo, you need to take my CD with you. We need to get together, we need to link up. I'm telling you, man, we need to link up, do some music together. Well, other than that, you need my CD, man. And I was pissed about my CD wasn't on me at the time. I mean, I had to go a couple of blocks to go pick it up. So I lived a couple of blocks away. So after I busted up with him for a minute though, and let him know what I do and how I do what I do, he said, go get your CD. I'm taking that with me, like, you know what I mean? We're gonna take it from there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, say no more. I'm like, when I get back though, you know, the crowd and this and that, I don't know how it's gonna be. He's like, I'm gonna take your CD. So shout out to JADA too. You know what I mean? Shout out to JADA too. Styles P probably remember this, but JADA is the one I was busting out with at this moment. So me and my man Nell, we run up to the crib. I get my CD, get back. Then the crowd is packed around. They was in the I think it was a Jeep at the moment, if I'm not correct. But making a long story short, I know it was all black. But making a long story short, they was in there with the guy, what's his name again? Oh my God, I knew the boy name from Rough Riders. One of the head boys from Rough Riders. I know his name, but at the moment it just slipped my mind. But one of the head boys of Rough Riders, they was in a, I think they was in a, I don't want to get it corrected, but they, period, they was in the back of the wheel, whether it was a Jeep, whatever, limo, whatever, I just don't remember at the moment, because it been a minute, but and you can tell where they were, because the guard, I mean, like a, you know, bodyguard, whatever, he was standing in front of the window, in front of the door. So, because people was going up to that door, and he was like, yo, Jada, let me, you know, this and that, take my music, this and that, or whatever, talk to me. So, he was like, no, I ain't talking to nobody else. They about to be out, this and that. Y'all got to back up from the car. No matter what, they wouldn't. People was just packed. They ain't care. And people screaming, I love you, Jada, and all that, Styles P and all that. So, making a long story short, I said, man, I got to get through this crowd. Because he told me to bring my CD. I gets through the crowd and let people know, look, he told me to bring, specifically to bring my music. I gets through the crowd and I gets up to the guard. And the guard says to me, yo, what you doing? Like, I'm not getting him to roll no window down. You see everybody else asking him to do the same thing. I'm not doing it. So I told him, I said, Jada told me to bring my CD personally. He like, look, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. While he's talking, all of a sudden, and the windows was tinted and all that. While we talking, all of a sudden the window comes down. You see Jada with his hat pulled down his face. He sticks his hand out the window towards me. And I gave him his CD. I was like, good looking. That's love. The boy was like, oh, my bad, though. I ain't know. I just walked away from him. You know, so that's how that went down with Jada. But other than that, now, as far as Styles P, how that came about, like I said, that was after the situation when I seen Styles P. Styles P. Actually, I had put music in Black and Noble, and it was like a flim-flam with that. Not knocking Black and Noble, shout out to y'all. But the boy Tyson, I talked to him about it. He put my music in there, and I put my music in there because he told me give him like 20, 30 copies at first for free. And then after that, you know, free, so I can give them out, get people familiar with your music if they don't know about your music on the internet or whatever. And after that, give me 20 copies to sell. I did so. Gave him 30 copies for free to give out. Then gave him 20 copies for sale. You know what he did? He ended up telling me within a month or whatever, I waited and I came to check up on it. You know what he gonna tell me? Oh, a lot of people, somebody came through and whoever, I don't know if it was whoever that does this, said that some CDs that people was putting up there wasn't they was taking somebody copyrights, like basically using other people's beats and stuff. I'm like, brother, that has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me. It wasn't my CD. He's like, oh, no. I had your CDs in the van. I'm like, all right, well, let me get my CDs. Oh, first chance I get, man, just stop back through. Come back through another time. He's not there. He's not there. And I'm like, wow. So basically, you burning me for my CDs. I never got paid nothing. So, okay. I hear Styles P is coming there. So I seen him posting that. So I said, all right, I'm going to slide up on him. I'm going to slide up on Tyson. You know, on some, where's my CDs? You know, or at least a fee. Whatever it's going to be. And what happened was this. When I get there, Styles P was there. He was talking to a couple other people. You know what I mean? Make a long story short. So I'm like, all right. I also came there with my clothing line. Because besides my music, I wanted to give him my clothing line. Give him a S4G, Make the Hood Rich shirt. Soldier for God, Make the Hood Rich shirts. I sell them online and I sell them on the street. You know. And I'm about to link up with So Raw Apparel too. I'm about to do some business with them. You know what I mean? Besides to be doing it on my own. You know what I mean? Hitting from every angle. So stay tuned for that too. But other than that, I do it on my own. And I got a studio on the way. I just want to mention that to y'all. Now getting off the subject, I got a studio that's being created right now, and I'm gonna post pictures and stuff like that up, you know, to show y'all how it looks. It's a nice space. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm gonna have my own studio. I'm gonna be dropping back to back. And certain people, it's gonna be a private studio, but certain people I will do business with for a small fee. But other than that, it's more of my own private studio to kick back and unwind and really just go in crazy. So I'm about to dominate the industry. Watch, and y'all gonna see what God intended for me. But so I get there, Styles P talking to other people, moving around. So I'm like, all right. What I did, instead of just going straight to him, I started recording myself and talking to, you know, and what I do, instead of downing Black and Noble, I shouted out Black and Noble. See? Instead of fighting negativity with negativity, I shouted out Black and Noble. And as I'm talking on the camera, I put Tyson on the camera. And he was like, yeah, man, you know, we got Styles P that goes here, this and that, and blah, 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 you know. And he was talking about Black and Noble and stuff like that, what they do. So, you know, so short out of the blue, you know, I told him, I said, yeah. Besides for me hiring that Styles P, I also got a clothing line for him, a shirt for my clothing line I'm going to give him. Look how God works. Just because I mentioned that, Styles P started walking past. In this video, I'm going to show it to y'all. Styles P started walking past, and he instantly turned around. I was like, yo, P, and called him over. Right? And when he called him over, he told him, like, yeah, he was like, yo, like this brother right here, not only do he rap and all that, but he got his clothing line, and he wants to give you a shirt. So Styles P checked it out. He read it. He seen S4G, Soldier for God on there, Make the Hood Rich. You know what I mean? And he showed me instant love. He didn't have to do. You know what I mean? And as appreciation, I'm also going to start using that for my intros on my music. And not only that, my show too. You know what I mean? But anyway, or outro, intro or outro. But other than that, I'm going to show you that video, you know, and what he did before I even tell you. What he instantly did. You know what I mean? That touched me to this day. Shout out to you, Styles P and JADA. But shout out to you, Styles P, man. You did what, for me, what a lot of people I know that's rich from Philly. Like I used to rap with the Roots. And when they was square roots, I was a foreign object. And a lot of other people that's rich that I know didn't do what you did. And it really touched my heart, man. And I never forget that. I'm going to always represent you. Always. Salute to the Ghost, Styles P. Here it is. Little P right there.
Oh, P. Look. P. I'm giving you a shirt. I just need one. I need one.
That's yours. It says right here.
One and it's filled. All this shit. What you say? Just the.
Yeah, that was it. It's either one. Either one.
Yo, make the hood rich, man. S4G.
That's what's up.
S4G, make the hood rich, man.
That's
The
love.
hood made you rich.
That's love.
The cool win.
That's love. Black and no bell, man. It is what it is, man. Okay, as you see, Styles P, you know what I mean? He didn't have to do that. He could have just checked it out. Oh, that's what's up. Threw it on his shoulder. All right, that's what's up. You know what I mean? But he saluted me and my music and my movement, what I'm doing. And that is my logo now. That's what I'm using on my clothing line and everything. Styles P approved. Make the hood rich. The hood made you rich. You know what I'm saying? He said S4G, make the hood rich. The hood made you rich. And repeated S4G. Like, that is love, man. He didn't have to do that. And that goes to show, because when I used to listen to Styles P music like that, he was saying like the person that you just do not want to conversate with. Like, if he don't know you, get out my face. You know, his rap's literally, I'll throw your child off the roof and stuff like that. So for him to do that, that goes to show something, man. It goes to show another side of him, man. And like I said, when I first met him, well, I met JADA and when he was with him, I wanted to get his attention too. He looked over on some like, I ain't got no rap for nobody out this joint. He didn't. He ain't talked to nobody that day. He just kept his head down low, watching everybody, like waiting for somebody to try something. But I salute you, brother. You did for me what a lot of brothers could have did but never did to this day. And I'm gonna catch up with the Roots. I'm gonna have them on camera, trust me. We got mad history, so spend a night in the crib with each other and everything, writing lyrics, recording. You know what I mean? That type of spend the night. Let me get it corrected for y'all. I ain't never been on no gay or homo stuff, but you got to make sure that, because there's a lot of gay and homo stuff going on in the industry. But when I was Foreign Objects with the Roots, I still rapped how I rap, but I dressed abstract like they did. Had the book bag, the hair twisted up. What they loved about me, I still rapped how I rap, street. And I would glorify God. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, we gonna get with each other. Shout out to the Roots. We gonna get with each other. I mean, I feel like they still should have been got with me like they said, because even Tyreek said, we gonna work this thing like a chain and pull each other up. So we'll see what God got planned. I mean, shout out to Amir. You know what I mean? With the Afro, Amir. They call him Questlove. Tyreek, you call him Black Thought. But Amir, you know what I mean? And they also gave us, me and my homie that was on the phone with me just now, Kamal McKell, that's his rap name, KMCLE. You know, they gave me him and my other homie the rap name Black Eyed Peas back in the day. The next minute, they told us we couldn't use the name. They was making beats for us and everything. You know what I mean? And next minute, they said we couldn't use the name when they started going down in Atlanta and stuff. You know why they said we couldn't use the name? They said because basically because of copyrights. Somebody else got the name. So you know what I'm about to say. Not too long after that, guess who comes out with the name Black Eyed Peas? The Black Eyed Peas. You know? It is what it is. Truth is truth. You know?
Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up.